Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. On today's video, let's get excited. We have so many new launch upcoming or actually happening right now. Some of the products that I will be talking about today have just been launched and some others are coming. They're a little bit more holiday collection coming out. Some of them are limited edition and I am so excited. I'm gonna jump right into it with Natasha Denona. Before we go any further, let me apologize for the voice. Once again, the plague has landed in our house. It's the back to school and honestly guys, it's not even our baby girl because she only goes to the creche every now and then. And so we went to visit my husband's sister and so her kids are going to school and they got sick, but I think they were just in that incubation period when we saw them on the weekend. So safe to say the two families are completely down and sick. I'm kind of getting over it now, kind of getting better, but please excuse the voice and the sniffles, but I'm going to try not to do that on the camera. So let's look at, I'm going to touch up my lipstick. I realized that it is a little bit old looking. The makeup today has about 8 hours now, and I guess not too bad for the lipstick and the foundation. I am wearing the foundation. It's the YSL All Hours Glow. I'm obsessed with it. The lipstick is Dior and this is shade 300 Nude Style Velvet and I absolutely love this for fall. This brings me to talk about Natasha Denona. I am so excited. I know some people are saying eyeshadow palettes are dead. I don't believe it. Every time there's a new launch, makeup-wise, eyeshadow palettes are such a huge topic and she's not gonna let us down again this time. So you have two new eyeshadow palette right in time for fall. You have one that is a little bit lighter in terms of shade. The other one is a little bit more deep. Such beautiful eyeshadow palette. So let's start and look at the Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone palette in the shade Soft. So the lightest of the two eyeshadow palette. And I really like when you go on the website, you can actually see how she's designed the eyeshadow palette. And to me, it just speaks so much. It's someone who's actually put thought into it. There's a whole creation process. And I think it's all in the objective of making it easier for your customers. So when you guys purchase the palette, you know exactly how to use, when to use it. It's just so... someone's thinking, and I really appreciate this. So you've got your rosy pink, you've got peach warm, you've got your yellow golden, you've got neutral cool, peach warm, and neutral cool that are going from the lightest to darkest in the palette, and it's divided in two. So one part is your natural everyday monochromatic look if you use it vertically. The other side of the palette is the bold, dramatic look, but you can also mix the two sides together, you know, like, oh, I am just so excited. So today I'm filming, we are the 10th, and I am about to order the two palettes right after I'm done recording this video for you guys. I am just so excited and happy about this launch. Obviously, it comes with a price tag. It is a hefty $82 in the US, £74 here in the UK. And the idea behind the eyeshadow palette is to build on the concept of the mini Eye Sculpt eyeshadow palette that she already has that exists. So she's bringing that bigger eyeshadow palette. So you've got 18 essential shades in the eyeshadow palette. So same principle applies for the darker eyeshadow palette. It's definitely tailored and made for someone who's got a medium to a darker skin tone, but you know what, I'm gonna put my face up for the science and I'm going to try it anyway. I think you can create some amazing look no matter what. So you've got the same idea. The first half of the palette is your natural everyday monochromatic look. The other half is bold and dramatic, and it goes with peach warm, your yellow golden, rosy pink, and then you have peach warm, neutral cool, and neutral cool again, but much darker. So I think It doesn't matter if you have a cool tone, neutral tone, or warm skin tone. You're going to find shades that really work for you. And I quite like the idea that is a little bit more of an inclusive launch, divided by 2 palettes depending on where you sit on the fence, if you like something a little bit more light or more dark. But I am really happy. So now let's see when I get the palette if it actually delivers. But in my humble opinion, I have never ever been disappointed with Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I do have some product that I have been a bit I'm not a fan of, you know, the super dewy foundation. It's just not my jam, but that is more personal. It's not because the product is not delivering. So let's see, but you can expect to have a full review, a demo, and a very in-depth review of the 2 eyeshadow palette. So my second launch that I want to touch on, I know it has been launched, I think 2 days ago now in the US. It's Hong Van Gogh launch. I am so, again, excited by this. I really like when makeup artists are creating their own makeup line. I think there is no better person in the world than a makeup artist who's got so many years of experience to come and launch a makeup collection. You know what works, you know, obviously you do have some personal preference and you do have your own style, but you're expecting a level of quality of how the product is going to be working and acting on the skin and lasting. And I am just so happy for this launch. So you have in the first wave of the launch, because I'm assuming there will be more product to come, so you have 8 eyeshadow palette, again eyeshadow palettes, and his eyeshadow palettes, they are themed or grouped per color. So you have one green, more orange, one more pink, and so you have 8 like this. I'm so here for it. I don't think I'm gonna get all 8 eyeshadow palette because I think you have to justify using, like for me, green is not my go-to color, so no way I'm going to get that palette. But there are a few other palettes that I have my eyes on it, no pun intended. Cracking myself up here. And then you'll have eyeliner, lipstick, lip liner, bronzer, blushes, and very much budget friendly or wallet friendly, like I like to say, range between $22 to $49. I think it's quite affordable. I'm expecting the quality to be really good. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to the UK because right now it's available at Sephora in the US. It is not at Sephora in the UK. I've looked today. Why the internet is telling me that Sephora will be selling the brand in the UK. It's not there yet, so I'm hoping that it gets here. And as soon as it is, I'm gonna make a full comprehensive review of the collection. But I am very excited and thrilled about this one. Also, on a different note, I think I'm embracing a little bit the darker hair. I feel like every year I go through this phase of it's summer or spring, summer, I want to be more blonde. But now because it's fall, I feel like I'm embracing that kind of older balayage. And I'm watching a lot of Erin Nichols' video and I absolutely love her. I love her style and I love how she's diversified a little bit her channel. But I also really like the fact that she's gone a little bit more blonde and her hair looks so healthy and shiny. So I think I have been influenced and I think I'm going to do my own version here and just let my hair grow a little and see where it takes us. But I do need a haircut, so stay tuned because the haircut is coming. Let's look at some holiday launches. Every year, I think last year Dior must have won by far the holiday launches. There's always those face palette, the kind of complete palette that if you like to be a little bit more minimalistic in your makeup and you want to get something that has everything in it, hands down, Dior is winning. You have your eyeshadow, your highlighter, your blush, your lipstick, everything's in there. But Chanel is always kind of a close second. Last year, maybe not so much with that Enchanted Night. I'm not too sure of the name. There was some nice product, but I think overall, I'm not going to say I regret purchasing it, but to be really honest with you guys, I don't think I've touched it more than like 3-4 times, and it's such a massive waste of money. And now it's just there on the shelf looking at me and, you know, begging to be used, and I'm just like, ugh, really? I don't know. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. So I'm really hoping that Chanel this year goes back to the Chanel we love, because the launch we've just had with the buttons, the 4 eyeshadow quads, oh my god, I have been using them so much. I really need to show you more, guys. I think mea culpa, maybe I've got a bit lazy, I don't know, maybe we're all a little bit guilty sometimes, especially when we do makeup reviews, and if I'm not getting the feedback from you, then I can't get any better. But I think someone left a comment the other day, and a part of it was true, the other part was just total BS. But I'm gonna make a conscious effort of showing you a little bit more the product and maybe go a little bit more in depth into my review. But the other part of the comment was, you know, just, I erased it, so you can don't try and go and look for it, because it's not there anymore. I don't entertain that sort of comment on my channel anyway. But going back to the holiday launch, Givenchy, I absolutely love Givenchy, is coming with a few items for the holiday. So you're going to have, and it looks so sparkly, so festive, the packaging, everything. I'm like, give it to me now. So you will have a Prisme Libre loose powder number 15. So it looks to be quite light onto the skin. So I don't think that's the most inclusive launch. I don't know, let's see. You've got, in that loose powder, you've got a lavender, a warm pink, a peach pink, and a pure white. So quite light. Then you have another Prisme Libre, but that's a highlighter number 17, which is a mix of yellow gold and champagne silver mix. I don't know. I think it just depends on how bold and the payoff is with the pigment. If it's just something that is quite light with a nice either warm undertone or cool undertone, I think we can get away with it, but I don't know. Otherwise, let's see. And then you have an eyeshadow with 9 different shades in it. Super, super sparkly. That's exactly what you want for the holiday season. Something that is not crazy over the top. You can use it actually all year around if you like a little bit of sparkle here and there. It is an eyeshadow palette with shimmery, matte, satin, and metallic finishes. So everything that your heart desires, it's there. And then you're going to have 2 Le Rouge Velvet Matte lipsticks. So one is a red muse and one is a flushed organza. So I can see one is a little bit more pink. The other one is definitely more red. You also have a makeup kit. So in the makeup kit, you're going to have the Prisme Libre, the loose powder, the highlighter, the lipstick. That comes in a sparkling pouch. That seems like the perfect Christmas present for your girlfriend or your mom, or just drop a hint to someone that you really want you to purchase the gift. The other launch we have that screams holiday season, I need to add it to my wish list of purchase for, what month are we? We're September, so September, October. It is the YSL limited edition Golden Oasis Couture Face Palette. And it gives you a sun-kissed glow, but you can use this all year round, especially for the holiday season. Oh my god, this is just absolutely stunning. It is a limited edition that includes 3 blushes and 3 highlighters inspired by the beauty of the desert, with a velvety, soft, delicate, shimmering powder formula that are super buildable with nourishing ingredients. And I have to say, every YSL product, every YSL product that I have, I've always been very wowed, except the latest blush, the Make Me Blush, the powder blush. I feel like these ones have been so overhyped. They are nice, don't get me wrong. I have ordered a lot of shades and I did a full review on them. I don't think I've wear all of them, but I don't know. For me, I think this has been just overhyped. They are nice blushes, but if I'm looking at other blushes that we have now, the Ilia blushes are absolutely stunning. These blush deserves to be overly hyped, you know. So I think otherwise, I think the Mini Clutch palette from YSL 100 times yes, a lot of lipstick at YSL. The Candy, the Love Shine lipsticks are just wow. And speaking of, they have sent me a PR package, so I need to try it. I still haven't opened the box, so I need to do a review and test those products. So you can expect a full YSL makeup look coming soon. The last makeup launch that I need to try, and now I want to hear your opinion because I cannot get my hands onto it here in the UK. It's Mary Philip, the queen of underpainting. Even though the technique is not new, she did not invent the technique, but I think it's her trademark and good for her. That face palette, so it is cream, it's a cream face palette. Obviously she is on her channel, on her Instagram page, or whenever she is talking about makeup, it's really, she's showcasing that technique and how it makes a difference in your makeup, and I absolutely 100% agree. However, a technique like this is not necessarily for beginners, or if you're going to be wearing an absolute full coverage foundation, it's a waste of time. With that said, I am extremely curious to try her product. It seemed to me the packaging looks very luxe, it's very simple, it's very modern, it's very chic. I would really like to try her product, and I'm curious to compare it with Makeup Forever because I do have a lot of the face palettes, the HD palette, that I really like. I think they are such a reliable product in my makeup kit. I'm not using them enough, but that's, you know, that's on me. That's not the brand, that's not the product. And I would love to compare it, see how the two products, you know, do a face, half of one side with Makeup Forever and the other side with her product. But I just can't order it here in the UK yet. Eventually, I'm sure it's gonna come, but at the moment, it's not there. So let me know, guys, what you think down below. Have you tried those products? Is it something that you wanna, is it on your wish list? Do you use some sort of contouring? Do you do underpainting? Maybe you don't and you can't be bothered, so let me know. I'm quite curious. Also, to jazz things up a little bit, I have created a poll on the community board of my YouTube channel, so go and vote. I'm asking you which review you want to see first. So far the leader is the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, but I also have the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation and the Victoria Beckham foundation. Obviously, I will review the three of them, but I'm curious to know which one you want to see first, which one you're the most excited about. So go vote and let's see who's the winner. I'm gonna try and make a little bit more of those and ask for which product you want to see reviewed first. Because I have here, I haven't tried it yet, but I will try it, the new foundation from Charlotte Tilbury with the setting spray, the blurring matte setting spray. So I'm gonna test it and then do a full review on it. But you guys, you let me know what you want to see first, and I'm going to go ahead with whichever is the winner. That is it on today's video. I hope you are as excited as I am for all the new makeup launch that have been either happening as we speak or are coming up really soon. Let me know down below in the comments what you think, which one really just, you know, you're adding for sure onto your wish list. As usual, I will be leaving as well down below the makeup I am wearing on today's look. Well, the lipstick you saw, it's Dior, the blush is Patrick Ta, and people can say whatever they want. I love Patrick Ta blushes. I think they are such a must in my makeup kit. I don't remember the shade. It's going to be down below in the description box. My jewelry is Idol because I think Idols makes some of the best jewelry that you can find around. I have seen a lot and I just love how elegant, and you can stack them. Beautiful. I have a bunch of links down there if you want to go and shop the product that I am wearing. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of videos like these and much more to come. A big thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.